Hey guys, Tanna here with another Konosuba Fantastic Days video, and today we have a special guest which needs no introduction, and he is the one and only
私は魔女教滞在司教怠惰担当ベテルギウスロマネコンティです
Alright guys, that's a little bit creepy, so let's move on with today's video, which is the event guide for ReZero collab. And of course we have Betelgeuse as our main boss, but of course as you can see here, I actually have some gems. So I'm gonna do this whenever I have gems, and if I remember the last one, I kind of forgot about it. So 17 multis, 17 pulls. This is the 18 one. Okay, the last one we got a rainbow, which is aqua dupe. So not really counting on this for rainbow. Yes, guys, is this finally it? One rainbow? Okay, okay, guys. No, I'm not even mad, you know, like, okay, I would be so upset if it's another aqua dupe, but okay, a ram dupe. Okay, how many ram do I have? Okay, let me just go quickly. Hey guys, I already have a really strong aqua. Okay, so now I'm gonna basically attack just... Come on, man. Okay, so hopefully it goes something. Okay, here, this is a good one. Okay, it does extra damage. Okay, even a normal attack is capped out. Fine. Okay, I don't know, maybe it would be good for this, but anyway, let's move on to this video. Okay, the new event is out for about 3 to 4 days now, and it's gonna last a total of 14 days. So very nice 2 weeks. Take your time to farm for the event, get some gems to summon for your favorite characters. So even if you got shafted like myself, you know, you got 2 weeks to do so. They're gonna give a ton of gems, hopefully even by the end of the event. So gather your gems, summon for your favorite character or meta Megumin. Okay, so anyway, I really like the ReZero collab so far. They've given us a game-changing waifu, Amelia, which is right here. Okay, so far she's been a great blessing, okay, on those from ReZero, which is a all-around great character, great unit to have. They also given us a bunch of free resources to pull for both Megumin, a considered must-have character, especially if you're into arena at all, and also ReZero fan waifu ram as well. And finally, Aqua dressing up as Amelia if you like her, of course. So right now I'm gonna talk about which stage to farm, the boss details, reward type, and welfare character. So subscribe if you're new to the channel, drop a like if you will as well. So overview, right here you can see the event. There's a bunch of things as usual. So it's a pretty standard event. Clear event stages right here. Okay, to get tickets to fight the boss, which is Betelgeuse, and finally get the medals from Betelgeuse to exchange for more prizes. Okay, so let's go to quest. Which stage to farm? This is a no-brainer. Complete all the hard mode. Okay, let's quickly go through the rewards. Okay, all these rewards. Okay, and also a bunch of tickets. So 120 stamina daily, just clear this. The question is which normal quest to farm. Okay, I'm gonna go through really quickly. Thunder Scepter, Rock Sword, Wind Earrings, Marine Scepter, Rock Spear, and Rock Spear. Okay, this is not a mistake. I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. 5 and 6 is gonna be the same thing, Rock Spear. It's because 11 and 12 is gonna be replaced by 2 new materials, okay? And then 7, 8, 9, 10 is gonna be repeated, which is a Thunder Spear, Rock Sword, Wind Earrings, and Marine Scepter. So this is the new one, Medieval Slate. If you don't know what is this is actually for the character trials. So I actually made a video, you can actually check it out if you're interested. And then next one is Medieval Gem. So in my opinion, these two are the best things to farm for, unless you're looking for things like the Marine Scepter. If you do not already have, it's gonna be great for this event as well. Or if you're preparing for Wind event, you can prepare this as well. But end of the day, I feel like this is pretty much a good deal. Alright, especially if your character's using all these 2 items. Okay, next let's take a look at the boss battle. Okay, so there's a daily mission, but I kind of forgotten the rewards. It's probably some quads, so be sure to clear them 3 times a day. You can clear 1 time expert, 2 times hard, etc. Or you can just, you know, just do this and then just clear them. Especially if you can one-shot the boss, which I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. Okay, let's go to this. Let's look at the details here. So basically, Betelgeuse is dark-based character, but is weak to both water and light. Okay, so bring those two characters, which is basically the event characters, except for Aqua, is wind for some reason. You also have some status ailments like Dark and Haze as well, which actually can be cured by Amelia's heal, right? So this something to consider, and you're gonna get Amelia anyways. His defense, physical, magical, both are fine, so you can actually bring physical or magical team. They're gonna do same damage. Okay, heart. Okay, so this is the team that I actually use for both heart and expert. Initially, I brought a healer, but I felt like the damage isn't quite enough. So I decided to just remove my healer altogether and then just throw in this, which I'm gonna explain what they do, okay? You can just switch. I'm gonna explain to you like what different characters do. Okay, Ram out basically deals damage and also give attack buff for both physical and magical. And then let's take a look at her skills. Okay, she does water damage, which is the boss weakness. She has a moderate boost to agility, similar as Melissa. So the faster she attacks, especially since I actually got this maxed out, so it's gonna hit harder than usual. Then on top of that, this is what I really like, you know. Not only she does damage, she does some minor recovery. Okay, so some heals here and there. I really like characters with like small heals, okay, in their kit set. And then of course we have the free Amelia, welfare character. Okay, her out does damage to one enemy boss, and then a significant boost to both physical and magical defense. So it's gonna help your team with the survivability to take some more damage. And her kit just does it so well, especially with this one. It increases the super gauge, okay, the out boost for all allies. So she's gonna help herself increase the speed you get the out. So you're gonna get all the attack buff, defense buff, and Megumin's out as fast as possible because of this. And she's kind of a main healer just for the moderate recovery. It doesn't deal damage, but it does more heals. And then it also clears haste, which can be inflicted by Betelgeuse himself. And then, okay, finally the normal attack. And then finally, I have Onsen Megumin here, which just basically does light damage, and of course she's just here for the explosion. This is kind of like icing on the cake. She does a magic break, magic defense break for both Megumin and also Amelia, especially for Megumin's explosion. Magic defense break, magic buff, okay, physical buff as well, and then kaboom, hopefully she crits, but if it doesn't, it's fine as well. And then finally, Melissa will swap out. Yeah, of course I'm talking about characters that you may or may not have, okay? I mean, since some of us rewrote for Melissa, and then some of you, like myself, I never got made Megumin. Some of you haven't gotten Ram, so this is something to consider. But anyway, I'm just showing guys like some ideas that you can bounce around, you know, like some buff, heals. Your team is struggling with like survivability, throwing a healer is fine as well. But of course, you may not have enough damage, so try to play around. You can even like forfeit the quest and then try again until you find something that clicks. Everyone's team is gonna be different. We don't have like all the characters in the game, so you know, make do with whatever that you have. So anyway, moving on to Melissa. Okay, she does what she does best. Okay, she basically just come in, boost herself, deal a bunch of damage, and then this is something that I really like as well. Minor chance to inflict haste. If it inflicts haste on the boss, which is Betelgeuse, then of course, you know, sometimes he misses, and then yeah, have some buffer time to heal your team and things like that. Okay, and then of course just a normal attack. And finally, if her out comes, you know, she's gonna deal a massive physical defense break. And of course Iris is just standby. I previously had ReZero Aqua because I maxed out, just felt like just bringing her to the field, but usually the last slot you don't really see much of it. And of course, due to time constraint, I'm gonna show you the sample run after this video or something like that. Okay, so let's move on to the rewards right here. Exchange. Okay, so this is the emblem exchange. Much better than the lottery one. But of course, this has some RNG with the gold and silver medals. Okay, so what to exchange? Okay, the usual things. I'm just gonna scroll down to the things that I exchange. Axis medals, Ares medals, and of course all the skill pods. Skill pod, mini skill pod, Amelia skill pod. Okay, this is also priority. One of the first that I actually exchanged. I actually exchanged this first because I put for RAM. So this is something that you wanna be grabbing. Okay, but to be honest, in my opinion, the most important item here is the cat year relief. Just because how rare it is, and you can't really farm, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So this is definitely something that you want to be considering. And of course, grab the jewels as well. Okay, the jewels. Yep, all these jewels. Feel free to grab them as well. Then of course, anything that you need, rainbow materials. Okay, so you're gonna craft things, you're gonna need all the materials, so all these. And then of course if you're upgrading items, especially all these, if you're actually needing this to upgrade your equipment. I didn't know I actually have more of this, so I'm gonna upgrade some things later on. Okay, so that's about it for the exchange. And then I've already gone through the welfare character, which is Amelia. Like, I already talked about how great she is in also one of the videos. So I can link it in the description below. So that's all for today's video. Everyone was really hyped for this event, myself included. And this is so far my favorite event because obviously due to collab and things like that, they put a lot of thoughts into it. Lore, design, everything, and of course all the new content that we are given. So really thankful for this. So anyway, subscribe if you have not already liked this video, and comment right down below how are you liking the ReZero collab so far. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.